All right, good morning and welcome to this active flow and breathwork class. My name is Brian and I'm delighted to be here with you this morning. Today's class is going to be a first in a three-part series. We're going to start exploring the three acronyms of yoga. And the first of those is the base of self-support, or BOSS. And so it's going to be an exploration of the ability to ground and be self-supporting. As you may know from, I hope you know from our classes, that our first guiding principle here is support precedes action. And so we're going to explore today, as we move through postures, finding our self-support, finding the support in the posture. And we'll talk a little bit through that as we move through that. But we want to establish ourselves in our supports before we start to move. And so we'll do that as we always do in practice here. So find yourself in a supported posture, whatever that means to you. So maybe you're seated in a chair with your feet underneath your knees, hip distance apart. Maybe you're seated on a mat or a cushion. Maybe you're lying on your back with your legs up the wall. Whatever posture you feel supports you best to bring yourself into a grounded and centered place before we begin our practice, please take a moment to find that posture. Bring yourself into yourself and allow yourself to be here. Take a moment to give yourself a pat on the back, metaphorically speaking, or even physically, for being here today. Thank you so much for being here in a world in which you could be any infinite number of places. You've chosen to be here. And I hope you're as grateful for that gift you've given yourself as I am for that gift that you've given me. Now, rooting into your supports, feel into whatever part of your body is in contact with something, the floor, the chair, the seat, the cushion, whatever is touching. Feel into that connection and feel that sensation of connection, the physical sensation of connection that exists between your body and whatever it's touching. And bring your awareness to that connection as support. And then, having established yourself in support, I invite you to lengthen through the side body, lengthen through the crown, lengthen through the spine. Experiment with tucking the chin slightly to feel the full length of the spine from the base to the crown. And then bring your awareness to your breath. Begin to breathe in and out through the nostrils. Following the inhalation all the way in and the exhalation all the way out. Keeping your awareness on the breath, be right there at the beginning of the next inhale, following that inhale in. And that exhale out. And then on your next inhale, I invite you to float your hands to your heart in a way that brings awareness to your heart space, perhaps the left hand over the heart, right hand over the left, or maybe the hands in prayer. Feeling the connection of the hands to the heart, the heat of the hands, the beat of the heart. Becoming aware of how the rhythm of the heart begins to align with the rhythm of the breath. And as you bring your awareness here to your heart space, as you breathe in, I invite you to allow to arise in your heart space gratitude, a sense of gratitude, maybe a person that's made it possible for you to be here, maybe today just the possibility of gratitude. See what arises for you when gratitude is called forth. And whatever it is that has arisen for you, I invite you to anchor that right there at your heart space. And then, having established support, come into the present moment and allow gratitude to arise. Finally, before we start this morning, I'll invite you, if you choose, to set an intention for your practice. Perhaps a simple intention to just keep your gratitude anchored in your heart space, or to just be right there at the beginning of each inhale. And whatever your intention is, I invite you to state it to yourself. Hear yourself in your mind's ear as you state your intention in a clear and declarative voice, as if it is already done. And then listen as the echoes of your intention reverberate in your being as you take a full inhale. And you exhale, if you choose to allow your chin to drop toward your grateful, intentional heart and offer a benediction to seal your intention as I say Namo, Namaste. And then release the hands, lift the chin, take a full inhale. And a complete exhale. And as you exhale, come around to your back on your mat as we begin our practice today. So we're going to explore movement to open the body. And we're going to explore moving with breath to allow the breath to be the driver of the movement. And we're going to do all that from the perspective of the base of support, the base of support. So in this case, yourself, so you're supporting yourself. So it's the base of self-support. So you are the boss here. So feel into whatever's the full backside of your body being supported here in this posture. Take a moment to inhale your arms over your head. Interlock the thumb, either direction, it doesn't matter. Inhale through the fingertips long as you press through the heels long, bend, flexing the toes back toward the face. This will feel the full length of the back of your body. Now, feel the support for that full length of the back of your body here as you inhale. And then exhale, let the toes come to neutral. Switch the interlock of your thumb the opposite way. Inhale, get long through the fingers, and this time press the toes away from the face. Feel the length along the top side of your body as you still feel the supports underneath you. Full inhale here. And a complete exhale. Interlace your fingers, point the index finger, hook the left ankle over the right. Inhale here and take your arms to the upper right corner of your mat, your legs to the lower right corner of your mat. So you're opening the side body here while feeling into the supports that are underneath you. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the feet back to neutral, the arms back to neutral. Switch the hook of the ankle. Hook the right ankle over your left. Switch the interlacing of your fingers. Go the awkward way. Inhale, take the hands to the upper left corner of your mat. The feet to the lower left corner of your mat. Opening the right side body. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, come back to neutral. Release the hands, release the feet. Bring the hands down by your sides, palms down. Bring the knees in toward the chest. Reach up and squeeze the knees a little bit. And then just gentle rock side to side, just feeling that. Then bring your hands out to the side, creating some space. Bring the knees over the hips and the shins parallel to the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, let the knees roll to one side. Now, keep your opposite shoulder down. So don't overdo it here. We're just allowing the knees to gently fall over. Inhale back to center. Exhale, opposite direction. Again, gentle. Not overstressing through the shoulder. We're just feeling into the hips, opening up a little bit here. And then continue with your breath. So this is where you explore movement with breath. The movement starts when the breath starts. Stops when the breath stops. One more. And feeling into the support for your full spine here. Bring the knees down. And then allow the soles of the feet to come toward each other and the knees to fall open. Bring the hands to so the right hand goes to the belly. The left hand goes to the lower rib, so you can feel the heart beating beneath the left hand, perhaps. Feel the belly rising into the right hand, perhaps. And just breathe a couple minutes here as you gently butterfly the knees.
Now again, feel the full support underneath the spine, back of the head, shoulders relaxed, sides of the feet relaxed. So just teasing the hips open a little bit here. Inhale, bring the knees back together. Walk the feet in a little bit tighter and then shift your hips towards your heels a little bit. Bring the hands down by the sides, press down into the palms. Press into the feet and feel the pelvic bowl begin to tilt. So you'll feel the buttocks begin to lift. And then continue that movement, rolling up into the lower back, middle back, and upper back, coming into our bridge. Now, tendency is for the knees to fall open. So rotate the thighs inward. Keep the knees parallel as you lift the belly button toward the sky. And let's just move with breath here, pulsing in our dynamic bridge. Exhale, lower, roll down one vertebrae at a time until the buttocks are just hovering. Inhale, roll back up. So feel into pressing into the feet to create the base of support that's required here to lift the hips. And move with your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. Opening up, waking up. Inhale. Exhale. One more here. Inhale up and hold. Shine a little brighter. Maintain the posture as you exhale. A full inhalation. And exhale, lower down. Pick up the knees, bring the knees in, squeeze a little bit, release any pressure in the lower back, maybe a little rock side to side. We're going to continue our movement, feel into the spine against the mat. Now, I want you to bring your hands so that they're just underneath the buttocks so that the thumbs are underneath the SI joint and release your legs long. So you'll feel a little bit of support there through your forearms and through your palms, creating that space. Now, if you notice that when you do this, you begin to arch that lower spine, I want you to lengthen through the crown and press down through your side ribs so you feel the lower spine on the mat. Support the lower spine on the mat. Support the hips with the hands. And we're going to begin a simple inhale, one leg up. Exhale, lower down. And then other side. Inhale the other leg up. And exhale, lower down. And just continue that gentle awakening here, feeling yourself supported here. Supports through the spine, keeping that lower spine on the mat, pressing into that lower spine to help lift through the hip flexors. And again, your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. Establishing the support that precedes the action. And then inhale, exhale. Take both legs long, keeping the hands underneath the sits bones here. Bring the knees in toward the chest. Extend the right leg long. Bring the left knee in. Inhale here. Exhale. Switch the legs. Bring the right knee in. Take the left leg long. Again, feel yourself supported now. Again, notice what happens in your lower spine as you begin to move. You may feel the hips shift. You want to continue to press into the lower spine, being supported here as you move with your breath. Movement and breath. Exchanging the legs, knee in. Moving that awakening of the hips up into the upper hip flexors and into the core, the abdomen. The abdominal muscles engaged, supporting the posture. A couple more here. Both legs long. Keep the legs lifted for a moment. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Remove the hands from underneath the body. Let toes fall open. Let the palms fall up. Feel the full back side of the body supported as you inhale. And then exhale, roll to your belly, either direction. Release the tops of the feet into the mat. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Thumbs are right at the breast line. Inside the wrist might be lightly touching your ribs. Elbows are moving down and back toward your hips behind you. Press into the tops of the feet. Feel the knees engage. Lightly in the fingertips. Lengthen through the crown. Now feel the supports here underneath the front side of your body. So the pelvic bone, the pubic bone, is balancing your weight in the middle of your body. Tops of the feet are pressing in. The toes are going long. The crown is going long. And as you inhale, lengthen through the crown and let the crown rise. Bring the heart forward. Come into your cobra. Maybe pick up your hands. Inhale here. And then exhale, lower down. A couple of those. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Dynamic cobra. Now don't overdo it. We're just warming up here. But we're supporting. Feel the supports and allow yourself to move according to what the supports allow you to move. Listening to the wisdom of your own body. Doing what's right for you. One more time here. Inhale up. Now maintain while allowing yourself to breathe. Keep your body lifted. Notice on the exhale, the tendency is to retreat a little. See if we can work into that. Holding still. Full inhale. Exhale, lower down. Curl the toes of the feet. Feel the support in the base. In the ball of the feet. Press back through the heels. Press down into the fingertips. Spread the fingers wide. Press into the fingertip and the heel of the palm. Lengthen through the crown. Press through the heel. Feel the knees lift. And as you press into the palm, find your support through the forearms as you lift yourself into a plank. Inhale here. Check your hips. Not too high, not too low. We're on a long line of energy from the crown of the head through the heels. So shift back through your heels. Press down into your fingertips and heel of the palm. Feel yourself here, steady and sure. Support it. Where's your supports? Inhaling here. Exhale. Lift the hips toward the ceiling and back toward the wall behind you as you come to your downward dog. Check your alignment. Toes in line with your wrists. Back is long. So bend both knees so you can feel the length in through the arms and underarms and through the upper shoulder girdle and through the back of the body. And then maybe begin to straighten the legs and allow the heels to drop in the direction of the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, bend one knee and press back through the opposite heel. Inhale. Exhale, switch, bend the other knee, press back through the other heel. Do that a few times for yourself, walking your dog a little bit, finding the length in the back of the body. Continue to shift the hips up and back. Allowing the head to drop. Notice your neck. Tendency here is to scrunch the neck back as you're holding tension. Release the head. Let the crown fall toward the mat. The chest and stomach move back toward the thighs. Inhale, both heels high. And exhale, release the heels. Look up between the hands. Inhale here. Exhale, walk the feet forward. Little baby steps, little elephant steps, bringing the feet between the hands, coming into your forward fold. Now, check the outside edges of your feet being parallel with the outside edges of your mat. So if you're like me, you kind of feel like you're turning your toes in, even though you might not be. Just kind of feels that way. Then check your base of support. Now you're on just your feet now. So we're looking for those points on the inside and outside of the ball of the foot, the inside and outside of the heel of the foot, those 4 points. and we're rooting down into those 4 points. That's our base of support here. Now, our body is leaning forward, so the tendency is for the weight to come forward and more weight to be in the ball than in the heel. So press the heels back and up and feel the weight balance in the feet. Base of support here on your feet. Release the head. Release the arms. Maybe grab opposite elbows in front of or behind your body. Breathing into this forward fold here. Now we're supported in the feet, but the work is happening in the brain. So fresh blood is riding to the crown because the head is lower than the heart. We're allowing that to happen. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. And exhale. A full inhalation. A complete exhale. Bring the hands to the shins for support. Press into the palms as you straighten the arms to bring the torso parallel to the mat. Flat back, breathe in behind the heart. Full inhalation. Exhale, release the hands, release the head, forward fold. Now bend the knees and feel how that weight shifts, right? As soon as you bring those hips lower and back, all of a sudden you feel everything rooting down into the feet. Continue to root down as you slowly begin to rotate the spine upward, one vertebra at a time. So the head stays tucked, torso is rounded. As the torso comes upright, the shoulders will naturally lift and roll back. The chin will lift parallel to the floor. Palms forward. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, release the hands. Through prayer, down by the hips. Turn the palms forward. Feel as if you're shifting the hips slightly forward, the back of the palms slightly back. Maybe just feels that way. And then feel how we reverse the flow of blood here. Now the head is higher than the heart. And so you'll feel that flow of circulatory activity returning, settling into your own 2 feet here, being on your mat. The base of the support is your feet. So feel into your feet. Soften the ankles, soften the knees, firm the hips and waist, lift out of the crown. Find your mountain pose. Now we're going to explore some standing postures here. So let's begin first. Inhale the arms up. This is tall mountain. Maybe look up and see the palms. And then exhale, release the hands to prayer. Or to the waist if that's more supported. You're working with your feet here. So find your most supported posture. Maybe even taking your hands. Now lift the right heel. And maybe even pick up the right foot. Just lift the right knee, feeling into that left side, being balanced here for a moment. Supported on that left foot, we're going to step that right foot back toward the back of our mat. Drop the heel down and in, right toes at an angle off the long side of your mat. Now, before we do anything, check your base of support. So, is your weight balanced between your feet? Are you able to press into the outside of the right foot? Tendency is to be up on the ball of that right foot. So we want to make sure we're pressing into that outside of that right foot. Notice that right hip tends to open up. Maybe we want to turn that right hip toward the front of the mat. So the hips, the chest, head, all facing to the front of the mat. So again, weight may be in the ball of that right foot. Make your micro adjustments in that right foot so you can press equally between both feet. Fully balanced here. Inhale here. Pressing down into the feet. For support, bend the left knee. Now, again, check your right foot. As you bend into the left knee, if you moved up onto the ball of that right foot, make your adjustments. Keep that weight balanced so there's an equal pressure between moving backward and forward. Torso stays erect. The core is lightly engaged to support the lower back.
preparing for a warrior, bring your arms out and up. Find your warrior posture. Now, there's no right or wrong for where your hands go. Depends on your body and your shoulders. Maybe your hands are out wide. Maybe your hands come palms touching. Maybe interlock the thumb. Maybe interlace the fingers. It doesn't matter here. It's all personal. But we're rooting down to reach up. Warrior one. Maybe look up and see the palms. See what's called you forth. Inhale here. Exhale. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Now, we're going to work with some warrior posture. So, release the hands behind the body, interlace the fingers, press the back of the palms away, open the heart. Inhale here. Exhale. Hinge the torso forward. Now, continue to press equally into the feet, pressing back. Hips stay level. Bring the torso parallel to the mat. Maybe lift the arms off the back. Breathe. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale. Release the hands. Bring the hands, biceps frame the ear. Palms and fingers face, fingertips go long towards the top of your mat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Bring the arms up. Come back to warrior one. Exhale. Release the arms to shoulder height. Open the shoulders. Look down over that left arm, warrior two. Notice as you move the arms and torso, you want to keep that weight balanced. Base of support is steady and sure. Flip the left palm, rotate the arms, left arm high, right arm low. Revolve. Or peaceful warrior, inhaling. Exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, come back to warrior two. Inhale the right arm alongside the body, turn the torso back forward, come back to warrior one. Exhale, release the hands. Roll to the ball of the right foot, and then step the right foot forward to join the left. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, gathering as you go. Exhale, release the hands. Bring your hands to prayer or to the waist, moving to the other side. Find yourself on the right foot. Root into the right foot, lift the left heel. Maybe pick up the left foot. Maybe bring the left knee up. Maybe not. Maybe you notice difference between one side or the other. Then step your left foot back on the mat. Drop the left heel down and in. Left toe is off, angled off the long side of your mat. Now again, take a moment to establish your base of support. Base of self-support here. Weight is pressed into the back of the left foot, down into the right foot. When you're equally balanced and steady, then just simply bend into that right knee and notice if that makes notice if that requires an adjustment in your left foot. Notice your left hip, hips, chest forward. Inhale, take the arms up. Notice it may be different this side than the other side. The organs are not symmetrically aligned within the body. And so we are not fully symmetrical beings, and we may have a different feel on this side. Inhaling here. Inhale, look up maybe. Exhale, bring the hands behind the body. Interlace the fingers the other way, the opposite way or the awkward way. Press. Back of the palms away toward the floor as you open the chest and breathe. Inhale here. Exhale, hinge forward. Keeping the arms lifted, lengthening through the crown. Get long.
Continue to press equally into both feet. Base of support is steady and sure. Inhale here. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale the arms forward, biceps frame the ear. Breathing. Full inhale. A complete exhale. Inhale the arms up, come back to warrior one. Exhale, open the arms, warrior two. Flip the right palm, revolve the arms. Right arm high, left arm low. Noticing always rooting down to find the support necessary to lengthen long. Inhale here. Exhale, come back to warrior two. Inhale, revolve the left arm along the side of the mat, come back into warrior one. Exhale, bring the hands to prayer. To the waist, roll to the ball of the left foot. Step the left foot forward to join the right. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, hinge and fall. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold hands beside the feet. Inhale, root and rise. Gather as you go. Exhale, release the hands. All right, let's flow through a couple of sun salutations. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Place the hands beside the feet. Step the right foot back to a lunge. The left foot back to joint. Inhale to your plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or reverse push-up. Come all the way down to the mat. Release the tops of the feet. Press the tops of the feet. Engage the knees. Inhale, lift the cobra. Exhale, lower down, curl the toes. Press up through plank and up and back to a downward facing dog. Take a full inhale and a complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, bring the left foot forward, right foot joins it, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root and rise, gathering as you go. Exhale, release the hands, roll the shoulders, turn the palms forward, take a breath, full inhale. Complete exhale. Couple more, inhaling up. One movement, one breath. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold hands beside the feet. Left foot back, right foot joins it. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise up. Maybe you're ready to move to up dog. Maybe cobra spine. Exhale, curl back. Downward dog. Take a breath in down dog. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, right foot forward, left foot joins it, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root and rise. Exhale, release the hands. Take a breath in mountain, full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Pay attention here. Step, hop, or float back and lower. One combination move. Come all the way down. Inhale, come up into cobra or up dog. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Take a breath in downward dog. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, walk, step, or float forward, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root and rise, gather as you go. Exhale, release the hands. Take a breath in mountain, full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale, lift the arms or bring them to prayer or bring them to your hips or to your legs as you sink the hips back into a chair. Take a moment here. Examine your posture. Breathe. Check your toes in front of your knees. Check your crown, long chin and sternum relationship stays strong. Find your chair, whatever it looks like for you. Inhale here. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, walk, step, or float back and lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. A full inhale. A complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, bring the left foot forward between the hands. Drop the right heel down and in. Inhale, rise up, find your warrior. Exhale, release the hands, frame the foot, step back and lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, right foot forward, left heel down. Inhale, rise up, warrior. Exhale, hands down, frame the foot, step back and lower. Inhale, rise up, cobra or up dog. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Take 3 breaths. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. And exhale. A full inhalation. A complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, walk, step, or float forward into forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sink the hips and bring your hands where they need to. Thighs, waist, chest, or long into your chair. Exhale here. Inhale, find your chair. Exhale, straighten the legs, release the hands, come to mountain. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here, come to chair. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, hands beside the feet. Walk, step, or float. And lower. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, press back. A full inhale and down dog. A complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, right foot forward, left heel down. Inhale, rise up. Warrior 1. Exhale, release the hands, frame the foot, step back and lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, left foot forward, right heel down. Inhale, rise up, warrior 1. Exhale, release, lower. Inhale, cobra up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take 3 breaths. A full inhale. A complete exhale. Inhale here. And exhale. A full inhalation. A complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, walk, step, or float forward, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sink the hips. Bring your hands where you need to find your chair. Exhale. Straighten and release, mountain pose. Take a breath. Ah. All right. Got time for a few squats here in order to settle into the last dynamic. We'll do our squats and then we'll do our twists. So come to the middle of your mat, feet underneath the hips, toes slightly outward. And maybe like take your feet a little wider. Some people need a wider base of support here. Now, I'm going to turn sideways for a minute so you see this. Your squat is your squat. Your squat is to the point where your heels begin to come off the mat. That is your squat. So maybe that's here. So maybe you have a chair or a bolster for support. We need additional support here. You want to establish your supports so that you can do your squats. Torso is going to remain static as you move the hips up and down. Okay? Now, if you have deeper range, you're going to go deeper. Arms, if you're not using a chair or a bolster for support, your arms will come out in front of you, shoulder height, palms down, in order to balance. And we're imagining there's a wall behind, imaginary wall behind our back of our head, the back of our shoulders, the back of our hips, and we're just sliding up and down that wall. Exhale as we come down. Inhale as we come up. Find your range of motion. Ooh, maybe your thighs and knees are welcoming you to this squat. Find your breath. Find your rhythm. Find your pace. Remember, it is your practice. Everything I'm offering here is a suggestion, an invitation. The only requirement for you is to be present and to breathe. Everything else is optional. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Feeling into the base of self-support, balanced in the feet, and rooting down to lift up. Few more. Inhale up. Exhale, release the hands, release the feet, pedal the feet, shake out the shoulders. We have one more dynamic movement here. We're going to paint the aura. So, I'll turn sideways so you can see this. The inhale, the arms are high. Maybe we look up. Maybe we have a slight back bend, maybe not. On the exhale, we're hinging and releasing the head, and the hands go behind us and maybe even come up. So, inhale. Now your feet are underneath the shoulders, establishing that support so that we can rise, and then exhale. Now the inhale is through the nose. The exhale is through the mouth. A little cannon breath here. Maybe for those of you that were NCOs, maybe you remember your marching voice here. This is your cadence voice here. Inhale up, exhale. You're in the privacy of your space. By design, let yourself be. Find your rhythm. You find your pace. Find your breath. Find your practice. Let yourself be here. Engage that diaphragm. Free yourself.
Maybe you don't want to disturb your neighbors. Maybe you're just making a little cannon breath. Pursing the lips and exhaling. Deep inhale, full exhale. Feel into the freedom that comes as you establish your supports and then allow the rest of your body to move freely. Couple more here. Inhale up. Exhale, release the hands. Gently release the feet. Gently come down onto your back for your guided rest. So, again, find the full backside of your body supported on the mat. Let your toes fall open. Let your heels move as wide as is comfortable for you. Bring your palms down by your hips. Palms up. Lengthen through the crown. And then feel into your side ribs so that you can feel imagine you're pulling down on your side ribs so you can feel your lower spine on the mat. Take a moment here as you move into your guided rest to provide yourself with any additional support you may want in this posture. So maybe you have an eye cloth or a blanket or a shawl. Maybe you have a bolster for your knees. Take a moment to establish your full supported posture here and then let go. Let everything go. Release any shaping of the breath. Release any shaping of the mind. Release any analysis of the learnings. Just be at rest, allowing yourself to let go completely, gifting yourself with the freedom of nothingness, nothing to do, nothing to be, nothing to plan, nothing to call your attention away from yourself. Be in your heart space. Be fully in your body. Be fully supported on your mat as you just rest. Feel into the gratitude that might arise from gifting yourself this moment of rest. Feel into the stillness that might arise as you release any attachment or aversion, any clinging or pushing away. Just be with yourself. And if you find that for you, it is difficult to just be, that your mind just needs something to do, then I suggest that perhaps you just give your mind a task to track your body lightly, just observing your body from head to toe and noticing if and where you might have some tightness, some constriction, some contraction. Nothing to do about that. Just notice. Take a curious interest in what's happening for you in your body. That's interesting. There's a little tightness there. That's all. No need to act upon anything. Just noticing. Begin to cultivate the witness. Begin to cultivate this ability to be aware of yourself without attachment or aversion. just noticing, this is me, fully supported and resting in my own space. Cultivate that witness as we explore being aware of ourselves in silence for the next couple minutes. And observe for yourself that perhaps your mind has wandered away, and that's okay. It is the nature of the mind to wander. If that is the case, I invite you to gently and compassionately return your awareness to your breath. And from there, begin to return your awareness to your body, perhaps wiggling your fingers and your toes, maybe rolling your ankles and your wrists. Reintroducing some movement, I invite you to bring your knees toward the ceiling, your heels toward your hips, and to extend your right arm alongside your head, bicep framing the ear. Establish yourself in this posture for a moment. Prepare yourself mentally and physically and emotionally and psychologically and spiritually for rolling to your right side. When you are ready, and only when you are ready, gently roll to your right side, allowing that arm to cradle your head and neck. Take a moment here on your right side just to be and to prepare to be upright again. As you are ready, and again, only as you are ready, use your left arm in front of your chest for support as you leverage yourself back to a seated posture. Take your time, keep your awareness in that witness state, keep your meditative state with you, your restful state with you as you come upright and as you reestablish yourself in your supported seat. Once again, I invite you to float your hands to your heart in a way that brings awareness to your heart space. And having reached this position, I invite you once again to allow to arise in your heart space gratitude, maybe one more thing for which you are grateful. Again, maybe just the possibility of gratitude. And as you witness yourself in grateful rest in your space, I'll take this opportunity to extend my gratitude to you from my space. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your practice. We will continue our exploration of the next two states, center of gravity and range of motion, in our next couple classes. For today, though, just feel into as you go through your day, feel into your base of support at all times as you keep your gratitude anchored in your heart space. And stay here as long as you like. And when you do rise, please take your gratitude and the echoes of your practice with you as you go through the remainder of your day, lifting yourself and all that you come into contact with. Have an amazing day.